What up, fam? Y'all know what time it is. And yes, I'm pissed. I got the shit kicked out of me last week, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's get back to what our regularly scheduled program is. First up, teach a man's how to squab with the number one spot, 10-1 with 3 games left to go. He probably didn't already submit to himself in the playoffs, even though I don't know why I had marked him like that. But even if he lose all three, he'll be 10-3, and 6, 7, 8, 9 is the best the bottom three could do. So he's in the playoffs. Everybody else can still kind of worry about it because there's some 6 and 5s in the bottom, including myself, that's gonna try to get their slot back. So if I finish at 9, I could take number 2 as long as number 2 loses all of his games, which at first I was saying wasn't gonna happen, but a lot of people making some spot jumps and have moved up. Now, for these people that's at the bottom, knowing that we was just talking about 9 being that number, if you can't make 9, there's a chance that you probably ain't gonna make it. The closest one would be I don't have 4 or 9 because it's only 3 games left. He got an 8. An 8 might be able to get that very last bottom slot, but that means everybody else with 6 and 5 got to do really trash on the way up. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people competing for 3 slots. So yeah, it's gonna get wild coming up. Neighbors is golf. Don't think you out the way. All right, you got 7. So that's 1 above any of these people. You lose a game, they tied with you. So that 3 spot is not safe. All right. Only one safe is number 1. Congratulations to making the playoffs. Let's move on. Matchups. Man, I couldn't believe this. Detroit 6 came out the woodworks, got hot right when I didn't need them to, and then just blew me out the water for this week. I mean, I had good scores, but I didn't have good scores. So that's all they take. I mean, if his team do the same thing each week, he might be the one talking about champ at the end of the year, which we would have never expected because of the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years playing with him. He did nothing, but all of a sudden he a Superman. So congratulations to you for winning at 149.08, which might be the big dog of the week. I can't even remember because I got beat so bad. All right, next up. 128.32 to Blue Steel's 108.08. Thanks, big boys, for doing this. You still get to keep your number 2 slot, and you kept number 4 down. So that gives me a chance. And I'm happy for it. But congratulations to you for winning. And you'll be losing this week since all your people on bye, and you get to face me and all my people not on bye. So as long as I get a better score than your secondary, then I should be good. So you suck. At the same time as congratulations. Almighty Scumbags with 83.40, still holding his spot in the playoffs, though, even though he lost to Bad Boys, giving him his 3rd win of the season. So I don't know what you was doing. I think it's because you can't get to your phone or something. You had one guy on by. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I can't even tell you. Team did well, though, at first. Yeah. 83. That's it. That's what happened. 119.58, Bad Boys with the win. And he said, if I'm going down, somebody going down with me. 131.24 to 91.14. Teach a man's how to squab. Still kicking ass and taking names. Big Dog 313 got lit up this week. Again, holding somebody else down. Letting me get a chance to get back up. So I'm happy about that one as well. OJ Mustard with 101.24 to I don't have 49s, 129.78. And again, he on that roll trying to take that crawl back to the top and catch that last spot. And if he do, there you go. You might have somebody in the playoffs that go as the Cinderella story of the year. But there it is, 5 and 6 on his record and getting a win to get it in to get the number 9. And just like that, he could change a couple slots and he'll be at 6. So watch your back. He coming. Leo Gang with 130.74 to Neighbors is Golf 166.18. The big dog of the week is Neighbors is Golf, who is trying to keep that slot at 3. And even though the champ came out swinging, I think that's it for him for the year, and he will no longer be the champ next year because that puts him at 4-7, which is the highest he can get now with 3 games left. Is 7. So 7-7 is not going to be able to do it. I would say an 8, but not a 7. So off with your head. And there it went. Champion got cut down, and it was a good season for you. Congratulations on being the first loser. Neighbors is Golf. Big dog of the week, 166.18. That's a big score. That's going to be hard to catch up and keep up with. You trying to go for a championship, this will be the year to do it with this type of scores. We'll see if it can hold up all the way through the playoffs. B Child's Playmakers at 72.94. And Bottom Shelf Brews, who I talked to before the game and week started on Friday, told him directly to set his lineup and still got 60.88 as a score, is the booty eater of the week in this booty eater game because ain't nobody really had good scores in this one. And at 4-7, B Child's Playmakers is out, and we know that 3-8 ain't gonna make you nothing close to a playoff at 6-8 because everybody over 6 already. He is definitely out of the playoffs. I don't know what he did. It didn't even look like he might have checked his lineup. Nope, he didn't. He still got them players from the bye that I was joking with him about during the Mike Tyson fight. Okay, he wanted to get his ass whooped, and he did. That's why he the booty eater of the week. Even if he had 100, I would have gave him booty eater of the week for knowing you was messed up and still coming out trash. So that's on top of you, trash. All right, there it is. B Child Playmaker with the big win for putting somebody out the playoffs, and I ain't mad at you at that either. With 72.94, you still telling people if you ain't going, then ain't nobody going, and I ain't mad at that. Play hard throughout the season. Hit them up. You got 3 games left to take 3 more people out. Congratulations to you. And that completes our games of the week. So next up, next week, you know I'm already taking me before I even see this come up. So I might as well just say it. I'm taking me. And I already told you who I'm going against. Beaver Boys. And I already told you I had to check my lineup. Now, Beaver Boys probably ain't checked his yet. And he might go and pick up some players to make sure he beat me and keep his spot. But if he don't, he would probably still make the playoffs. So it don't even matter. I can get the 7. He can be the 9-3 and still be in the playoffs because ain't nobody close to that 9 and that 10. I think the next is 7 and 8. So, yeah, he pretty much in. He got one more week, or one. All he needs is 1 win out of 3 weeks, and he'll be in. So, there it is. The only way he lose out is if he completely loses out, and then everybody push above him, and then he'll be out of it. But other than that, there's no way he can miss the playoffs. So 1 win gets him in. Everybody on his team ain't gonna be on bye every week, so you might as well say after he get all his team back, he'll be in the playoffs. So we can bet that we're gonna see Beaver Boys, but we don't know if we're gonna see me because I need a lot of people to lose since I'm number 8 right now. Detroit 6 flying high right now against Almighty. Both of these people are in the playoffs. This is a playoff win or get off the pot type game. Both of these people look like they ain't checked their lineup yet. Cage got a bye guy in, but he got people on bye. But he scored pretty high last week, so you gotta watch your bet. He coming for you. If I had to pick, I would pick Detroit 6 because how many? Oh no, never mind. Josh Allen is on bye this week. I ain't see that. Who he got as his backup quarterback? Oh, yeah, nah, he ain't gonna win this one. This is a chance for you to sneak by, keep your slot in the playoffs, and knock him off the playoff spot. So that's your chance, Almighty. Here it goes. Make sure you check your lineup. Blue Steel and Teach a Man's How to Squab, both in here. With him getting fisticuffs, and Blue Steel is already slated to lose this game. Teacher Mans is not trying to let go of that spot, and he probably gonna knock some more people out of the playoff contention on his way up, and I'm not mad at that either because that's what I would do. And I'm gonna take Teacher Mans over Blue Steel because yeah, he got some people on by that he gonna need for them points. But he scored really well last week as well. So, these are two fighting teams that might score 140 apiece. We're gonna see. And again, back to that one. That is a playoff implication game. Both teams are in the playoffs. So good looking. 13 versus 14. This is the bottom of the bottoms almost game. And I don't even know who I want to choose to be in last place in this match. But if I had to pick a team, I picked the one that actually got all players in. So I'm gonna go with. Dang man, yeah, this is a bad week for them both. Because of bye weeks. I'm gonna go with OJ though. At least he got his lineup set. He got 100 points coming. Big Dog 313. He is in a playoff slot, and he versus Leo Gang. If he can knock Leo Gang off, he'll be trying to keep his slot. If not, Leo Gang could take somebody down with him. And I wouldn't be mad if he did it because I need him to. But he need to set his lineup because he got people on by in there. And I don't know if he going to skate with a 7, like I said before. But he can try. 7-7, come out 50% for the season. That's up to him. I don't have 4-9. This is the lucky chance, lucky win type game he can get. And look at that. It looked like it's lining up for him. He got people on by. 2. But let's see. Anybody else? Nah, his bottom line is good if he brings some of them people up. But there's a chance. There's your chance. If B Childs go to sleep at the wheel and he don't try to make 7, he go down. That's a up for you. And I don't have 4-9. It's slated to win right now. And that's all he need to try to make that last slot. He got a chance. He can finish at 8-6. Neighbors is Golf holding down the third slot again with a 7. So everybody trying to get to 7. That's why I said that 8 could still make it because number 3 is at 7. Bottom Shelf Brews is who he's going to go against. So I guess he got the week off. Might as well give him the easy win. I don't even have to say that he's going to win this one, especially since he don't never check his lineup and he got 3 people on by. This should be an easy one for Neighbors is Golf. And he going to keep his slot. He going up to 8-4. He'll be 3rd in the league. And Bottom Shelf Brews will still be the last person on the run. And after his next loss, I think he actually may go into last place. I'm going to go ahead and predict him as the booty eater of the week next week. And I usually don't do those type of predictions in advance, but we know where he's going to be at. And that is that. Make sure you guys check your lineups and set your lineups. This week is critical. We only got 3 weeks left. 12, 13, and 14. Then we in the playoffs. So this is it. Coming down to the wire. Good luck to all the players. And I'm trying to win. All right, set your lineup. Peace.